Guys, so I am finally here for my 23-week update. I'm 23 weeks in 2 days today. And I know it's been, 3 weeks since I've done an update. But I mean, honestly, not a whole terrible lot has happened. So I just didn't want to update like every single week and bore you guys or anything like that. So I hope it's okay to go a couple weeks without updating and just kind of update when I have something to share. I'm sure the closer we get to, baby time, the more updates there'll be. But for right now, things are very thankfully going, just smooth and not a whole lot exciting is happening. So I will share with you guys, yesterday I did have my midwife appointment, and I am going in to get my thyroid tested again. They think it's just very little bit over the amount that they would want it to be, which means my thyroid is overproducing. So, which is something that my mom has. She has a hyper. I always get it confused whether it's hyper or hypo, but it's the one we have. The type or whatever where you gain weight, and the reason why they even tested me for that in the first place, or keep testing me for that, is because just a little tiny bit of a concern on how much weight I'm putting on. So up until this point, I've gained 18 pounds, like 18 to 23 pounds or something like that, depending on what I weighed pre-pregnancy. It was 125 to 130 is what I weighed. But anyways, yeah, so that's like an 18-pound weight gain, which puts me at 148 as of yesterday. So it's not bad. She said I could probably go my entire pregnancy without having to be treated for it, and it would be okay. So I'm kind of hoping that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to talk to the specialist tomorrow and, just kind of express my desire to not really want to take medication for it. But we'll see. It's if it's necessary and whatever else. I don't really know that much about it yet, so we're going to find it all out tomorrow. So that's what's going on with that. He's growing really good. He's, everything is going fine. There's no concerns with anything other than the thyroid, really, which isn't a big deal. He is about a pound now, give or take a couple ounces. And I am feeling a lot more movement now. I did tell you guys before that I have an anterior placenta. And so it's kind of muffled his movement a little bit. And it still kind of does. Like, I don't feel super, super crazy judo chops or anything like that. Like, it's just like this little, I can't explain it. It just feels very soft and gentle. And, it very, like he's still little. Which he is. But I also only feel him very low. I never feel him very at the top of where my uterus is or, anything. It's always extremely low, almost in the vagina area. That's how low he is. And I was talking to the midwife about that, and she said he might just have a short cord, or that might just be where he wants to be. You never know. So, but yeah, I am feeling him move a lot more frequently, and I've noticed a pattern in it, and it's kind of the same as it was with Connor, at least from what I remember. I'm waking up probably 2 or 3 times, not 3 is kind of excessive, usually 2 times at most, to pee in the night, and that's annoying. I mean, I hate that part of pregnancy, and also heartburn. I have heartburn, right now as I'm talking to you guys. I just started feeling it come on, because it'll come on whenever, and it's probably because I haven't eaten. I should probably eat some lunch. As far as cravings and stuff go, pastrami sandwiches for sure. Oh my god, a Reuben sounds so good. That sounds so delicious to me, actually, right now, that I might make that for dinner, because I'm just craving pastrami. So I think it's what is it, iron that I would be, needing, or wanting more of. And it was the same with Connor. The only real craving I ever remember having, was for a raw steak, or not a raw, but a medium rare, steak, a nice bloody beautiful piece of meat. And, yeah, that's the only thing I really craved. And that's kind of how it is this time. I just want pastrami or sausage burritos from work are super good. It's kind of a random one though. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing really else with cravings. I mean, yogurt and bagels, I eat those like crazy. And fruit, I eat tons and tons and tons of fruit. For the most part, we eat pretty healthy. A lot of organic stuff and, you know, some junk food here and there, but nothing too crazy. And still just taking my prenatal vitamin. And I haven't been drinking my red raspberry leaf tea as much as I should be, and I want to get back into doing that at least like a cup a day. And I'm probably going to have to start making it iced because it was really good, you know, in the winter when it was cold to drink it hot, but now just drinking hot tea sounds like disgusting. I'm like, ew, I do not want to drink that. I'd rather drink like water or juice or something. So I do need to start taking that again though, because it is important, and I did buy a whole crap load of it. I mean, I showed you guys probably, I'm pretty sure I showed you when I first got it, but I bought like a gigantic bag on the internet, so I have a ton that I need to use. But anyways, I'm trying to think of what other kind of pregnancy stuff is going on. I don't know, I'm just feeling like comfortable in my pregnant body, like loving being pregnant, enjoying it. I don't know, this is just a really easy time in pregnancy. Like, it starts getting harder, obviously, like 33 weeks, 34 weeks, 35. Those are kind of where it's like, oh, this is dragging. But like, right now I'm pretty good for the most part and just thankful. And, you know, definitely, I'm definitely one of those people who pregnancy is just suits me well. I feel prettier when I'm pregnant, like my hair, my skin, and that kind of stuff. Like body-wise, obviously, I don't feel like super sexy or anything like that. But it's a different kind of feeling. I feel you're like this whole other kind of person when you're pregnant. It's like this different side of who you are. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird, but it's like you're a different person for 9 months. You know, almost a year. And it's just fun, and I enjoy it. And I don't know if I'll ever have any more kids after this. I don't really think I will. So I'm really trying to just enjoy my pregnancy with him. And oh my gosh, his name. Okay, so we did pick out a name. His name is going to be Carson Ellis Sikoski, and his middle name is after my dad. So it's like an honor of his grandfather, whose name is Robert Ellis. So I thought it was just like a fun, or not a fun, it's like a classic name, but Carson is kind of like newer age, you know what I mean? Ellis is obviously a very old name, and then Carson is more modern, if you will, but still kind of old-timey, which I like. So I don't know, I just love the name Carson, and the only little boy I've ever known with the name was actually my dad's best friend's son, and he was just the
Mom,
sweetest.
Can I show my dinosaur toy?
Sure you can. He wants to show his Stegosaurus. But he was just the most sweetest, loving, well-behaved child. And you know, when you name your kid something, you either have to not know anybody with that name, or not have any like negative connections with the name, or the person that you do know with the name has to be worthy of, you know, I'm not really naming him after him, but you know, you get the gist. Hey Connor, can you not do that while Mommy's making her video? Be a good boy. So anyways, guys, I'm going to really quick show you the belly before Connor does his best to ruin the video, like he always does.
Yeah, my dinosaur.
Okay, so here I am with the sweatshirt on. Just don't hold it in front of the camera part.
Why?
And then like this, starting to look a little love-handly in this tank top. Jeez. Son, would you please? Don't be a turkey! Alright. There we go. That's all we're gonna get before Connor gets his way. Alrighty guys, well thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and you will